Hello and welcome to It's All Geek to Me, the pop culture chat show where geeks talk to other geeks about geek things, and we have online geeks chipping in with comments about geek-related subjects. It's all a bit geek. With me is our resident geeks, or two of our resident geeks tonight. I'm going to bring them straight out. We're not going to mess about. We've got Nat.
Hey!
And we've got Gary, all the way from New York City.
New York City, I'm walking here.
Hey, you get out of my way, you taxi driver.
That's exactly what we say.
Exactly. Welcome to all our people on whoever's watching on Facebook.
Hi, friends.
We're on Twitch and we're on YouTube as well. So leave a comment. We'll talk to you. If you're going to comment, do it and we'll talk. That's how it works. Or a bit unprepared. I was just frantically getting pictures to
Mate,
go show.
I think we've all been a bit unprepared tonight. Don't let's talk about my hair.
Oh.
Let's not go there.
Oh. So should we? How's Gary over there? You're on your lunch break, aren't you? You're only with us for an hour.
Well, yeah, I'm actually right now in Liverpool. I was first I was in Big Ben, and then I jumped off into the ocean, and then I swam to Liverpool.
That is a long swim, mate.
Yeah,
that is a long swim.
I did it though.
I've got you a present, Gary. Are you ready for this? I found this on my Instagram, somebody's account. I saw it the other day. And I thought of you because you love somebody so much. You ready to see this? There's the first image. Thought this was a weird birthday present until. Are you ready for this?
Oh my god!
I instantly thought of you, Danny DeVito.
Why would you buy that?
You'd buy it.
I have it.
Yeah, all right. Well, you know why you'd buy it then, because you're a massive Danny DeVito fan. Hey, up, Big T.
Hey, Big T, how are you doing?
Hello. Welcome as always. So you wouldn't buy it, you'd buy that, you'd buy that, wouldn't you?
Buy it. I have two of them.
You've got two of them. I like how so you can literally
I love it.
Mr. Phil Henderson's Instagram, it were on that. Or was it Twitch? Oh, what the hell? Can't keep up with these fucking
I wonder if we
apps.
can get a pillow with It's All Geek to Me on it.
Yes.
That'd be good.
I'd have that.
Well, Rich and Nathan are here tonight. We should mention that. I forgot all about them. They're not here.
Are they ever here? No.
I've got a file photo of them, though, to put up. There they are. I asked Nath's on holiday, and I asked him, didn't I, earlier, to send us a video from on holiday. Did he? Did he fuck? No. I just thought he could send us a little shot of where he is and where he's on holiday and go, have a good show. I'm in paradise. I thought that'd be lovely.
Yeah.
And he didn't do fuck all.
He just thinks of himself.
Yeah.
He was busy watching Morecambe and Wise.
Yeah. Oh, very nice. Very nice.
And Heidi.
Heidi close. Yeah. knock a couple of highs off and you'll be all right. Heidi. Knock a D off the end. Heidi. Right, so news then. We've got there's a bit of news, but the new Doctor Who's been announced. This is the big
I know. I'm very excited about it personally.
This chap here, who I've not seen anything, but he's been in a load of stuff. I just thought Sex Education and look Netflix show. It's supposed to be a very good actor. I don't know if you've seen anything he's been in, have you?
He's, as far as I know, he's absolutely brilliant.
But nobody can say his name properly, so we've got this. Look, there you go. His name is Ncuti Gatwa. There you go.
Wait, do it again.
Ncuti Gatwa.
Okay.
There you go.
That was my ringtone. Just you saying that over and over again.
Yeah. I'll telling you how to say that. So yeah, good luck to him, Doctor Who. There you go.
I know. I think he's going to be a great Doctor Who.
Well, I've got to say, I've never been bothered about Doctor Who, but fair play to him for doing it. Have a go. I think if you got the role, I guess it's something to get your teeth into it. But my brother's, middle brother used to watch Doctor Who all the time. I was never bothered. I was more Star Wars.
Yeah.
Isn't Doctor Who the one with the ship that's called the Enterprise, and then that Chewbacca character?
No, that's Quantum Leap. Speaking of Quantum Leap, brings us on to this. So they did a Quantum Leap pilot. This is the new guy who's in it, Raymond Lee, Dr. Ben Song. They've ordered the series, like they do. They make a pilot, don't they? Test it out and go, is it going to work? So yeah, they've ordered a series. So we're going to see a new Ernie Hudson's in it as well as the kind of
Oh my God, Chris,
he's
how are you going to control yourself?
I don't know. It's going to be awesome. I think he's the Al. You know, he's got the control and he's telling him what to do. I can't wait. I think it's going to be awesome. And hopefully there'll be a little cameo as well from Dr. Sam Beckett. He never returned home.
He never got home. I know. Gary's looking smart today.
He's our corporate lawyer that we have on the show now, just in case we get cancelled.
Gary.
I'm dressed as a lawyer just because Chris is going to play something that's copyrighted, and then make sure that
you're going to tell what we got. I've got some trailers we'll have a look at in a minute. Other news: the Dave Chappelle thing this week. That was this week, wasn't it? Somebody rushed him on stage and tackled him. And the weird thing is, he attacked him with a gun, but the gun had a knife in it.
Yeah, I was where you shoot and the knife comes out. It wasn't actually.
Yeah, you're like, why would you disguise a knife in a gun? It really makes no sense to me. Your gun's a more powerful weapon, in it, than a knife.
You would think so.
Well, yeah, they both do damage, but why would you hide? You'd hide it in a bag or something, wouldn't you? Not a gun.
Yeah. Or you'd have it discreetly about your person, wouldn't you?
It's like hiding a hand grenade inside the atomic bomb or something, isn't it? You're like, no, that'll do more. Yeah, that'll do more damage. Yeah. Or if they search me, I've got this innocent gun on me, not a knife. It don't work. It's like, what the fuck? It's so weird.
He didn't come off very well, though, did he? I think he got quite badly injured. Did the person doing the rushing?
Yes, he did. He got his arm got knackered and but you know, I mean, you will rush something. Hollywood Bowl, wasn't it? Have you ever been to the Hollywood Bowl, Gary?
No, but I know how big it is. It's humongous.
It's massive, isn't it?
Gary, are you dressed like that because you're representing them at court?
Yes.
Yeah, thought so.
Is it the Johnny Depp thing?
Yeah.
It's just on his lunch. Have you been watching all the Johnny Depp thing?
A little bit.
On and off.
I watched a little bit as well. It's so long though. You watch one video, and it's like
count
goes 4 hours long. You're like, oh no, I'm not. No.
I ain't got enough time in my life. Yeah.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
What's this? Has she been banished to the woodshed? No, it's just clever wallpaper.
Are you in the usual place though?
I am, but I've had a bit of a switch around. That's why that's there, and there's locked in. So that's what I was saying. I was a bit rushed tonight. I wanted to get everything set up, and I've put my books on here now, and they're up there like Muppet Gallery. So
Muppet Gallery. So you moved your room around?
A little bit, yeah. I moved it.
I love doing that.
Moved it all around, you know. So
I love doing that. I love it.
Yeah, it's good.
Said it, pal.
What else in the news? Big one, naughty Fred Savage. Do you know about this?
I read about this.
Fired from the Wondies for inappropriate conduct. So he was filming it and producer, and he's it's like fucking what's
going on there?
Stop touching people.
It's everyone, but like it's so non-specific. Like what they don't say. What are they doing?
I think this one isn't with Fred Savage. The Bill Murray one that we talked about briefly last week. That he's come out and said now. I think what that was, he was like, he didn't. It still hasn't said what it was, but he said it was a misunderstanding. He thought he was joking about something, and the person took it the wrong way. But this one's like a sexual thing with Fred Savage.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No means no, people. Consent.
He'll never forget that summer, just like the Wonder is when he goes. I'll never forget that summer. He'll have a voiceover in court. So yeah. So that's a bit of the news. We've got some trailers though. I tried to load.
I'm excited about the trailers. Let's have a look.
I think I've got 4. Been a few things happening. So right, let me find them. Here we go. Where's it gone? Thing.
Hi Natalie.
I'll get it.
Hi, not Rich Gittins. How you doing?
Right. What would you like first? I've got. Shall I tell you, or shall I just play it? Oh.
No, surprise me.
Right. First of all, then we'll go for a quick
show.
Trailer.
Heidi.
Down a bit.
I think I know what this is.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are ready for this.
Like
like a surgeon, cutting for the very first time, like a surgeon.
Anyone got an accordion?
Like a surgeon. Hey! Cutting for the very
What can I say? I'm full of surprises.
I can hear your heartbeat.
Well,
Do you know what? I'm looking forward to that.
I
Doesn't
mean,
look bad at all.
yeah, we'll watch it. We'll watch it. We'll do a full
I
review.
like Daniel Radcliffe. I like Weird Al.
Yeah.
It was a weird casting choice, but I'm ready to give it a try.
Well, do you reckon they're doing it in a way that, like, ironically, the fact that he's in it and he looks nothing like, you know, his same height and all that? It must be.
It looked like it was going to be more of a tongue-in-cheek, like a biopic, didn't it? I mean, the whole accordion thing. Like, I'm assuming it's going to be played for laughs.
Yeah.
But yeah, looking forward to it.
I don't know how you watch it because what's that? Roku, is it? Is that a
Roku? But apparently it's free. It's a streaming service, but apparently it's free. So
you can
what's that?
download it.
Ah, right. Yeah.
Oh, I
You know
thought,
the international symbol for downloading.
well, I can tell you for sure here in New York, this means something different.
Oh, well, does that mean in New York?
You don't want to.
Trainers.
No, I think I do.
Gary, don't leave us hanging. Tell us what it means.
This means you're cupping some balls. That's what
Oh.
it means.
No, it means that over here as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Massive.
The balancing ones there.
Looks
Yeah.
fun, Weird Al, yeah.
Yeah, I think it looks fun too, Big T.
We all think it looks fun, yeah. We all agree.
Chris,
It's not as much fun as you, Big T, but you know, fun.
Oh.
Chris, I have a question. Can you show a picture of Weird Al from what he looks like now?
What, just out of my ass? No,
Yeah.
I've not got one ready. I've every picture ready, unless it's Peter Rabbit too.
Oh,
Adam
please
was just
don't.
beginning. That's that photo's 2020. It's 2 years old. I've got a few photos ready, but not them all. So I can't, I can put your Danny DeVito cushion back up for you.
Because my question was, do you think Weird Al is wearing a wig at this point in his life?
Oh.
Oh. That's
What,
ooh.
you saying he should be grey haired and like losing it?
What-
Is that
I'll have
what
a
you're
look at
saying?
him.
Because what is he, mid 60s? He has very long,
No, he's not, is
curly
he?
brown
He's not.
hair.
Let me have a
He's
look.
He's not mid 60s, surely. He's not that old, is he?
Let's have a look.
Must only be 50.
He was born in 1959.
Oh. 62?
Yeah.
So that-
Yeah. He's
Yeah, you were right. I didn't realise it was so. I always think of people being same age though, me. I'm terrible with that. Like you watch a film and go, Jesus, they got old. But I always think people are still in the 80s, me, because I'm weird that way.
that length, that color, the curliness, the full head of hair. I'm like,
No.
he.
I've just found two pictures. One is of Weird Al at the time that Daniel Radcliffe is playing him. And I've got to say, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but that is Weird Al at about the same time as Daniel Radcliffe. So he does look quite a bit more like him than I was expecting.
Yeah.
And looking at Weird Al now, I don't think that's fake hair.
It might be. I mean, he might dye it and perm it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Give him a break. They give him a break. He's like,
Don't punish Gary for asking questions.
Come on, Gary.
That's
Just
what this is all about.
But if he didn't have that hair, he wouldn't be Weird Al. And if he wasn't weird, he wouldn't have a career.
So
It's
what
true.
you're saying is the hair is his career. Is that what you're claiming on the show?
Well, the hair is definitely one of his staples, for sure.
Is he like Samson, and if he lost his hair, he'd lose his power?
Wow.
No.
All right.
What's this? You'll get cancelled if you keep that. No rude gestures. Oh,
We won't get canceled, I'm a lawyer.
gotta be careful. He said, "Yeah, we got our top lawyer on it. We can do what we want tonight." He's gonna, for an hour until he has to go for his lunch break, and then we'll get cancelled. Right? Do you want another trailer?
Yeah.
Before the next trailer, hey Chris.
Thanks. Thanks for that. Hang on.
Oh, what's it going to be?
All right. Okay, we'll try this one. Here we go. Probably get cancelled for all playing these.
Now, Batman
What
looks a
is
lot
this?
different.
Brief, mortal life. If not the pursuit of legacy.
I, Rickon Stark.
I, Corlys Velaryon. I, Ormond Baratheon.
Promise to be faithful
To King Viserys,
and to his named heir.
Princess Rhaenyra.
Rhaenyra Targaryen.
Men would sooner put the realm to the torch than see a woman ascend the Iron Throne.
We play an ugly game. You have the determination to win it.
History does not remember blood. It remembers names.
So, what do you think? What do you think of that one?
I never really watched a lot of Game of Thrones, but I've got to say, that being a prequel, I'd probably give it a go because it looks
Okay.
quite good.
All right, Gary.
Yeah, it looks incredibly creative, imaginative. Reminds me of Lord of the Rings in some parts. But I definitely just wanted it to fade to black, and you hear this voice, and you hear it say, "I'm Batman."
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
want a Batman Game of Thrones crossover? That's
Crossover.
your-
Why not?
Why not? Indeed, you know, and it's the multiverse now, so
Yeah.
anything can happen.
Yeah.
I
True.
was saying before we came on, I watched Doctor Strange this week, but
It's
felt
not had great reviews, is it?
do you know what? I won't spoil anything, but it felt like they could have Disney Plused it.
Oh, really? Oh,
Well, the fact that you've got to have seen WandaVision to really watch it as well, it just doesn't make much.
nah.
You went to see it and you hadn't seen WandaVision, you'd be like, "What? I don't understand what's going on." You know. So
No.
you need Disney Plus.
Is there a cameo from Mr. Rogers at all?
Yes.
Yeah.
Spoilers. Yes. He's
Yes.
in it. He goes, "It's a beautiful day in the multiverse. It's a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine?"
Is he also in the Game of Thrones prequel as well, Mr.
Yeah.
Rogers?
Yes.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
goes,
thought so.
"It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day for a throne."
I got to say, it looks very well cast. The people who were clearly the descendants of, or the ascendants of Daenerys, is it?
Nero.
Yeah, WandaVision. Look great. Yeah.
Oh, we've got controversial big season. No, he's done with it. Not fussed.
Yeah.
What's this? I hope Gary gets something to eat on his lunch. Let's send him some Yorkshire snack to keep going. Oh, what would you have on your lunch, Gary? What are you having on your lunch break?
You are going to eat, Gary, right?
Believe it or not, I had lunch before I hopped on here. So
All right.
Good.
What time is it there? 1 p.m.
it's right here. It's 2:49.
What time does the store close? Thought I'd do it in
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay.
So I have some time to go to Yorkshire, then Big Ben, and then Liverpool, and then back.
Yeah.
Get yourself to Betty's tea room in
absolutely.
Yorkshire.
Best
Yeah.
tea room in Harrogate.
Harrogate.
Harrogate. Where the queue around the block for.
And then when I go there, I can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Betty will be absolutely appalled.
She'll get her buns out for you.
Hey.
Betty's Baps going to get cancelled. I feel we're getting cancelled tonight. I don't know why.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just showing these trailers. Do you want another trailer?
Yeah.
Yes.
I want another trailer.
Okay, let's do it. You might have already watched this one, but let's do it.
They're coming. Stay hidden. Or we will not survive.
Leave us alone.
When the time comes, he must be trained.
Like you trained his father?
And
You still want Kenobi. He's gone.
Maybe you've been looking in the wrong places. I want every lowlife and bounty hunter to squeeze him. You can't run Obi-Wan! You can't escape him!
I am there for that. I've got a packed lunch ready, got a hot cup of tea in a flask. I'm there.
yeah, we've been burned before, though. Don't forget.
We-
They're very good at cutting trailers together, these buggers, because you know they can make anything look good, can't they? I always remember the trailer for the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen with Sean Connery, and the trailer looks pretty good. What was it? No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. It was the Avengers with Sean Connery, the Uma Thurman and Ralph Fiennes, wasn't it? With Ralph Fiennes.
Ralph. Good old Ralph.
Yeah, the Avengers, and then it came out, and everybody were like, "This is shit." But the trailer was really good. The trailer was really good. So just be wary. That's all we're saying. Just be careful, you know, because I know Rich and Nath were like, "That looks amazing." I'm like, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to wait.
Just be a bit more. Than.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's a bit of the timeline we don't know. So.
Yeah, and we know the outcome because obviously he does meet Luke and etc. etc. So there's not going to be any like, oh, is he going to die moments? But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, Big Team R is just like bad-mouthing all these trailers. Yeah, I mean,
you're right though.
It's tricky. I mean, the Mandalorian, they did well with that, I thought, and you know, but they did Book of Boba Fett, didn't they? So you know, and it tanked. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's too much. They're doing too much with it all.
You don't know. You don't know.
You just don't know.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched the end of Moon Knight. Still not watched it.
No, I haven't.
I think I have to watch it all like every time it's out, or I just don't bother. It's weird.
No.
So I don't know.
I got to the end of Yellow Jacket, so oh my god.
Did you like it?
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for season 2 now. I cannot believe they left it like they left it. Oh my god. No spoilers.
Yeah.
What happened at the end? Well,
some of that series was kind of hard to watch. Like,
yeah.
It was like.
Yeah, not in like a this is rubbish way, but like a viscerally, it was really hard to watch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent though. Very, probably one of the best series I've seen for a long time. Actually, that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cannot wait for the next one. And Christina Ricci was probably the best thing I've ever seen her in. Unbelievable.
Even better than.
Yeah.
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 Natalie, you might agree. I thought Christina Ricci was the only character that looked like her younger self.
Yeah, she definitely looked the most like her younger self. Yeah.
Other than that, I was like, they really don't look like
Adam's family values.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, she's even better than she is in that, believe it or not.
Right.
Yeah, she's unbelievable.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Yeah,
she wasn't just cupping. She was fully holding on. She was great.
She was
Sleepy Hollow as well.
There, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than Sleepy Hollow, Chris. Give it a watch, mate.
I'm trying to think. The Addams Family first one as well. She were in.
Let it go, Chris.
I think of more films she were in just to give her a bit of, you know. Right. So what we've got one more trailer. We've got one more trailer.
One more.
You ready?
No, I'm never going to be ready.
It came out. I think this were only out today. This is the biggie.
It's the big one. Is it Peter Rabbit?
It's the big one. It's Peter Rabbit 3.
Yeah.
Back to the burrow. We're going to get a strike for this.
No, you won't. I'm a lawyer.
Oh, and this is not worth getting a strike for, guys. This is not worth it.
Not a fan.
I hated the first movie.
It took so long to bring this out. It's like, I hope it's good for their sake because they've.
3 hours of my life I'll never get back.
Oh, they look a little blue.
I know one thing. Wherever we go, this family is our fortress.
Well, it's been a long time coming, hasn't it? These sequels.
Yeah.
Is there going to be a thing for it now? You know, people waited a long time. What do you think?
Visually, it's stunning.
But that was the trouble with the other one. Visually, it was stunning, but there was literally nothing else about it.
Yep.
It was, the acting was awful. The CGI looked amazing. There's just no heart and soul in it whatsoever, and that looks exactly the same.
Newsflash, we got a message from
Hey,
Webb.
gorgeous!
Is he watching?
Yeah.
I've got this, Webb. I got one of these. This is for you, the Muppet figures, the Lego Muppets.
Do it while he's here, quick!
I'll open it while he's. It's probably logged on and gone. Probably gone off. I can't open it.
Webb,
Open
if
it,
you're still
bloody
there,
bastard.
tell us.
Tell us. I need some scissors, I think. Hang on, I'm opening it. Here we go.
What's
I
it
don't
going to be?
I don't know how to open them on cameras like that. Hang on. I'll pull a part out. See if you can get. It's a red lock.
Is that it?
That's all there is. Hang on, I'm going to pull
That's
it out.
it.
Piece by
$29.99.
piece. There's a base. You know. Oh, there we go. You ready?
Hey!
Just animal's head. That's all that were in the bag, and a ransom note.
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah.
I'm going to send you back piece by piece. I'll have to make this one.
Tomorrow, get the body.
I'll make it as we're talking.
Do it.
Animal. There you go.
Yeah, he's
so
a
that was
good one.
Webb, if he's watching still, I don't know, because they were trying to get the figures. I found one in the shop. I went, I'll get one of them and do it on the show. Worth it, wasn't it?
I enjoyed it.
I loved it.
That was.
Animal's one of my favourites.
I loved it.
I'll put them together in a sec. There's no instructions. No, there is. Don't know how to do it. But like, what?
You need instructions?
Well, he's got. Look, if you could see what I can see here, there's just a load of Lego bricks. You know.
Well, I hope so. It's Lego.
Yeah.
Get your act together, Lum.
I don't know how to put it together. Oh, there is instructions.
Yes, Big Timor. Yes.
Don't forget,
100%.
they do
Big
treat
Timor
tea
and
without
I
glass
are seeing.
into
Oh,
it.
look who's in the background talking about Lego.
Oh, here we go. I've got the instructions. That's your line up.
Which
Your
is the
line.
rare one?
There ain't any rare ones though.
Is there not a rare one?
No,
It's pointing me buying like hundreds of figures then.
these are just bog standard ones. You know.
Try get like the one that they make the least of.
Look, Gary, that's how complicated Animal is. He needs his own set of instructions. So it's not just like I can't just throw him together for you. You know what I mean? Get off my back.
It's going to take him a few hours.
It's going to take me all night to do that now.
If
So-
we were Muppets, Chris, who would you cast? Who is who?
Oh, that's a good question.
Including Webby and Rich.
I'm Rich. Well,
I'm not sure what Rich looks like anymore, so you could cast him as anything.
he's not been on for ages. I think he's ditched us. Don't think he's ever coming back. Keeps saying I'm back next week, and then next week comes around, he's not here.
Yeah.
I'd cast Gittins as Gonzo.
Do you reckon? Because it'd be Miss Piggy for me.
And I'd cast Webby as the what's her name?
Yeah.
Oh, would you?
Guitar player.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, good call.
What's her name? Janice.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
And then I don't know, Gary, you could be. I think you'd be this dude. Beaker.
Beaker.
For sure, yeah.
You got your shirt and tie on already. Just need
For
a
sure,
laptop.
yeah.
And Nat. Don't know actually. Swedish chef now. Kermit.
I mean, I'll take all of them. Swedish Chef or Kermit. Bring them on.
I want to be Fozzie. I want
You
to be Fozzie.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Waka waka.
Waka waka. Well, I've got my Fozzie there as well. Got my Fozzie
You do?
sticker on that.
You've got your Fozzie.
With his
I've got my Kermit. You just need to go get a beaker.
Gary, go get a beaker.
Get
a beaker. So what else have we got here? So that's really the news.
I
and
can't
trailers.
believe that Avatar 2 was the last trailer. It's left me on a bit of a downer.
I didn't realise you were such a hater of it. I mean, you know.
Oh, it's rubbish.
I mean, I didn't at the time. I didn't mind it, but you know, it's one of them things. I don't know if there's. It is a bit computer heavy, isn't it? The whole thing. So you think
you didn't know this, but Natalie actually loves Avatar. In fact, she starts every day at 4:00 in the morning. She watches Avatar, and then she can go on her day.
Really?
You found me out. Yeah. I paint myself blue.
Yep. And then and then you do that.
She's saying she don't like it, but she secretly does. Is that what
Super fan? Yeah, secretly I'm a super fan.
I mean, there's supposed to be like 9 of them coming out as well, aren't they? Or
yeah.
Oh,
I think, or is it 2?
The amount of money they will have spent on them for what? For what?
I know.
You tell me.
For you to enjoy them.
Wandering around, riding a dinosaur or whatever they are, in a bit of string.
I saw the first one, and I'm fine with just seeing that one.
Oh, give him a chance.
No.
Right.
Me, still not Rich Gittins in Big Team or no.
Okay, I'll watch it. I'll let you know what I thought. We've not really got much else to. We've got tonight. We're going to talk about Julia Roberts' films of all things. So should we start?
I mean, she's a bit controversial, isn't she? Do you know what I mean?
She's a bit controversial, yeah. Julia.
Yeah, apparently she can be quite difficult to work with.
Yeah. So shall we get into this?
Yes. Get right inside of it.
First film, Mystic Pizza.
Oh my god, it's been so long since I watched this.
Yeah.
So long.
I've got to say, I'm not a massive Julia Roberts fan, so we might have picked a bit of a turkey subject here. But I have seen some of the films. But Mystic Pizza, I can't remember this. I'll discover a movie which hits home about love, friendship, dreams, and life. A movie that you'll be talking about long afterwards. Where not? Experience something special, something romantic, something honest.
Now for me, do it as Shrek.
Shrek?
Yeah.
Shrek. Discover a movie which hits home about love, friendship, dreams, and life. A movie that you'll be talking about long afterwards. Experience something special, something romantic, something honest. Going a bit Billy Connolly, really, but I guess.
Yeah, I liked it.
I went out walking around with my big bushy beard blowing in the wind. There you go. Should we move on? Should we move on?
She didn't have an easy start. I'm just looking at facts about Julia Roberts. She didn't have an easy start in life.
Why not?
Well, her dad died when she was. Because she did Mystic Pizza. Dad died when she was really young. Her stepdad was abusive.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I've always liked her.
Yep.
I've always liked her.
I love Heidi.
Heidi.
Apparently, she did Liam Neeson.
Is she?
Apparently, yeah.
Well, he has got a certain special set of skills. I've got a certain special set of skills in the bedroom.
Thanks for that.
Do you want the next? Yeah. I'm Liam Neeson. Leslie's dad. Leslie Nielsen. No, that don't work, does it? Leslie Nielsen.
No.
Neeson. No, I knew you were older. What am I on about? Next
I don't
one.
know.
Steel Magnolias.
Oh, I
Now.
love Steel Magnolias.
Oh.
Oh, are they?
Oh.
Oh, are they?
Oh.
Have you seen it?
What a treat. I have
Me-
actually seen it. Yeah, joking aside, I have seen it, and it is. I can understand why people like it. It's a
Look
bit
at
of
that
a.
cast.
I mean, you've got them all. You've got Fields, you've got Parton, you've got McLean, you've got Hannah, you've got Dukakis, you've got Roberts.
I mean, all I needed. I mean, start with Parton and you've got me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
What more do you want, Gary?
Show the poster again. How can you say you've seen it when it's coming this November?
Because I got an advanced copy.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, the director of Steel Magnolias was horrible, and in particular, really disliked Julia Roberts.
Oh.
Yeah, made her life hell on set. Was really horrible to her.
What's wrong with these directors?
Yeah. Nobody liked him. Even picked on Dolly Parton. Nobody picks on Dolly Parton.
No, but leave Dolly alone, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. Chris is after you. Chris is
who director? Herbert Ross. Never heard of him. Fuck him.
That's why, because apparently he picked on Sally Fields as well. You don't pick on Sally Fields.
Oh, come on.
She's such a gentle angel.
Picking on him for what did they do?
Don't know, but apparently he was horrible. He used to say to things like to Julia Roberts about the fact that she was ugly, and he hated all the warts and the moles, and apparently she would cry at the end of every end of every day. And
well, we hate this.
She's beautiful though.
She is. She's very pretty.
Yeah.
Well, that director's a dickhead.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yes.
I've already snagged with this Muppets thing, you know.
Are you still trying to make
Yeah, he's still trying to figure it out.
I'm trying to make it. Oh, I've worked it out. It's all right. I couldn't
believe in you.
Couldn't get the symbol on, but I've just realised where it goes. Anyway, Steel Magnolias, a gem of the film.
Oh, I cried my eyes out when I watched this.
I've got no idea what it's about. I can't remember.
Oh, no spoilers then. But I did cry my eyes
I've
out.
seen it a long time ago. No, it's a bit of a classic. Innit? It's about a group of ladies who get together and the bond is like steel magnolias. And nothing, Gary, separates them.
No. Until that murder spree. Yeah.
It's good. So next, we've got everyone's favourite.
I think I know what's coming. There is.
Yeah.
I mean, all the controversy about the fact that's not even Julia Roberts' body in that poster.
I know.
Yeah. Was a model.
She walked off the street into his life and stole his hat.
She is adorable in this movie.
It's a good film. Isn't
It is a good film. Apparently, the whole snap where he snaps the box shot on a hand was improved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know in the original ending, she didn't get with him and they went off, did her and a mate to Disneyland? Did you know that? That is actually true. I'm not.
I genuinely didn't know that.
Yep. But then they changed it. They went, oh no.
No, she's got to get the man.
Oh, here we go. Big T. Morse. He's mentioned a couple of films we haven't got to you about. Put him up when we get there. Pretty Woman, a classic rom-com. It is indeed.
I find it's one of those movies you can just watch again and again.
I find it's one of them you can watch once. And then again and again. Oh,
right.
See what I left you then thinking, oh, you're not going to.
Do you think Stan Lee watches it?
Stan Lee, well, you have asked.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
No.
I've seen the movie Pretty Woman several times. Now, I always thought I could have a prostitute superhero, but the readers weren't ready for that. I've done a lot of controversial books in my time, but they weren't ready. I would have called her Prostitute Pam.
Prostitute.
Great.
Well, he always has these double things, doesn't he? Like Peter Parker. So,
Prostitute Pam.
Sue Storm, Prostitute Pam, Stan Lee. Very good.
I think she would have been in the Deadpool category, personally.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so Pretty Woman, any more you want to say about that?
Oh, just that it's lovely, innit?
It is. I like
Well,
the bit
I mean,
where she goes each shop and they go, "We're not serving you. Get out."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, I'm really upset." And Gia goes, "No way. We're going back." I'm paraphrasing. And then they go
Yeah, I
in.
can tell. Yeah.
And Gia goes, You made a massive mistake." And she goes, "That's my
That's not-
line." And she says,
That's not what happens, Chris. But keep going, keep going.
and then Gia torches the place. He throws gasoline everywhere. He goes, "Burning hell,
He's
you
rich.
fuck-" Yeah, and
He's
burns
rich,
it
so
all.
he can pay. Like he can pay to have that covered up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. What really happens?
What happens is she goes in and they refuse to serve her because she's still dressed in the clothes he picked her up in, which are very saucy. Even though she's got the money, and they're like, "We don't serve people like you." So she goes back to the hotel, really upset. And the chap at the hotel who looks after her, the
What's his
manager,
name? He's a great actor.
yeah, I can't remember his name. Manager, I'll Google it in a minute. He sends her to somebody who helps to get her dressed properly, and then she just goes on a mad shopping spree. And she walks in, and they don't recognize her. She's like, "You refused to serve me yesterday. You work on commission, right? Big mistake, huge." And then she walks back out with all her bags.
Yeah.
And
Awesome.
you're like, "Yeah!"
Have you
And then she
ever done that
tortures
yourself
us.
in real life? Because I have.
Have you?
I went to
Is this when you were a
Tesco.
prostitute?
No, I went to Tesco, right?
Yes.
And I didn't have any cash on me, and they said get out. And then I went to Lidl and spent some money there, and then I went back to Tesco and with Lidl bags, and I went, "Big mistake, Tesco." Walked out. And they're like, "Oh, that dickhead." You know. So
Lummy, I'd pay 20 quid to watch you reenact Pretty Woman on stage.
As a one-man show.
One-man
I mean-
show, Pretty Woman.
I'm not sure if your ticket is going to warrant me spending months and months to rehearse it, or do you just want it ad-libbed?
No,
Because you're the only person who'd come and see it. You've literally
Oh,
just
well,
said
I'd
that.
come.
Oh, right, all right.
Me
20
and Still
20 quid a
Little Rich
ticket?
Gittins to come together, yeah.
20 quid a ticket.
We'd get the popcorn, we'd get some drinks,
So,
we'd come and watch you.
hang on, if my maths is correct,
Me and Natalie would sit
You
next to
two
each other,
come,
and the whole time I'd go, "Hey, Natalie."
if you two come, that's 45 quid.
And I'd go,
Is it 20 quid a ticket, right? There's a booking
Yeah.
fee on top of that.
Yeah.
250.
"Oh, you're sticking a booking fee on now, are you?"
That's 45 quid I've made straight away.
Mm.
Right, okay. You're on. Gonna do it. Have I got to play all the characters?
Yeah.
and we're gonna have you do each character. We're gonna have you do all the male characters as Harrison Ford and all the women characters as Stan Lee.
And
Right.
you have to be the piano as well for the famous love scene.
Yeah,
I'll do all that. Okay.
Yeah.
and you have to
I
make
know.
love to yourself on stage because
Oh, here's one for you then. If you remade Pretty Woman now, who would you cast in those roles? There you go.
Zac Efron straight away as Richard
Really?
Gere.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
he's handsome, he's young. He played like a rich twat. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
you ready for
Zac,
this?
I think people swoon. Oh, Hugh Jackman. You know, so many people swoon over.
Hugh Jackman and Zendaya.
Yeah, she'd be good. Zendaya would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, let's go with that. We've just recast it.
And then
Get on the phone.
I would cast Danny DeVito as everyone else.
Danny DeVito could be the hotel guy.
Yeah.
And the piano.
And the
piano. Right, okay. Should we move on?
Yeah.
Another one for you. Boom.
I love this movie.
Again, not seen this in a while, but I remember it being good.
Oh, it's pretty creepy, I think, this one.
Cast pretty good as well.
I mean, great cast. And apparently, this is where Julia Roberts got together with Keith Sutherland. He was already married.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
No, we don't condone that kind of thing on this show. It's a clean show. No.
Kevin Bacon is always great.
What do you think about that, Gary? Do you think that's controversial, or are you like, fuck it?
You know what? Yes.
Controversy.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
but I
Keith-
loved Flatliners. I thought it was really scary.
It was good, yeah. It was.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Big Team Art. I'd see London Bridge. Bloody hell. Hey, my ticket sales are going up. We're selling more tickets than comedy nights here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
You just made $65.
That's 3, not 60. No. 67.50.
Okay.
Booking fee. Booking fee.
Right.
You're not booking them all together. You buy your tickets separate.
Right.
$2.50 on every ticket. So it's on there. I've got to do. Got to put the booking fee on. Well, I need a theatre rental in New York, Gary, to put this show on, and then everybody needs to get
I
over
will
there.
be more than happily to see you do this show as a one-man show.
Right.
We'll get Lin-Manuel Miranda to write the music.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the 67.50 gone already.
Keep it fresh. Oh, we'd do it for $15 and a burger, I reckon.
Do you reckon?
Probably, yeah.
It might do. It might take pity on me. So Flatline's good one.
Yep, spooky, horrible, great cast. Kevin Bacon, look at him there with his big hair.
Tagline: some lines shouldn't be crossed.
They remade Flatliners, didn't they? But I refused to watch it. I haven't watched it.
Whenever they do one where it's one like this, I never watch the remake because I always think, how can they top that? They've done have they done Lost Boys as well and stuff?
No, that apparently it's in production. I won't watch that when it comes out.
Shite. Well, I watched the what's that other vampire one called? Fright Night.
Oh yeah, did you watch the remake of that?
Yeah.
It's not as good.
Nah,
horrible.
There's something about them being set in the 80s. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because we're all bastards. Next film, ready?
Yeah.
Oh,
look at her, cheeky.
In the bath. I remember this being all right.
I enjoyed this one.
She's a stranger in a small town. She changed her name, her looks, her life, all to escape the most dangerous man she's ever met. Her husband.
Well, her love life is so tangled. She's the one people should be running away from. I've got more juicy gossip where that comes from.
Oh,
don't you worry. But yeah, I liked this.
You've got juicy gossip now or later?
No, one of the films. It's like it's a nice segue. One of the films, if you've got it, it's a bit of a segue into the next juicy gossip.
See.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think at the time, I remember this being okay.
I haven't seen it for a while, but I can't remember thinking it was awful. I'm sure I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Next one. Gary, have you got any thoughts on this?
I have a special request from you.
Is it another one-man musical?
No, you do thousands and thousands of characters. Would you ever do a parody on It's All Geek to Me and play all of us?
No. Because I won't be able to.
I think you can do it.
You're all too nice. You know what I mean?
You can definitely play Rich Gittins. I can because I'm still not him.
Yeah, you could never play Rich Gittins.
Yeah.
I won't be able to attempt to play you guys. It's too disrespectful. I respect you all too much.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, I haven't seen this for years.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of these for years. Gary, have you seen any of these?
It's not just a love story. It's a life story.
Oh, look at the teeth. How white are they?
I know, right?
It looks like it was photoshopped, that whole poster.
Yeah, they always are, aren't they? Although this was back before Photoshop, wasn't it? They had to do it manually to go in and cut it all out.
Yeah.
I'm not sure even what this one's about.
Just
but
when she'd given up on love.
Yeah.
Gone for a guy who'd given up on life. All right. Yeah. I think he's dying and she falls in love with him and then no, I'm not watching that. So much of a tearjerker.
It'll upset you.
Yeah. Let's put Pretty Woman back up a minute there. There we go. There we go. That'll sort us out. Okay. We don't know too much about that one then. So next one. Bit of controversy.
Oh, Tinker Hell.
Yeah.
Tinker Hell. Spielberg hated working with an
I love Robin.
Oh, I love this movie. Love.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was appalling to work with, wasn't she, apparently?
Yeah.
Mm.
What a bitch.
Yeah.
Tinker Hell. I mean,
what's the point when she refused to come out of a trailer? Is that...
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with her at that time, but yeah, she really didn't. You'd think It's weird and how they don't get on with certain people, just don't gel. It's because you think, I mean, the kind of movie she's doing, you think she'd get on with people. I don't know why, but
Well, she didn't meet a lot of people, did she? Because she was Tinkerbell. She spent almost the entire time on her own. Because she
right.
was
on the green
screens. Yeah. Then the only time she worked with anybody was when she was made big.
Right.
With Peter, that was that one time.
So do you think it was just frustration that made her go, "Oh, I hate doing this"?
It might have been that she couldn't work with any of the actors.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I mean, you sign up for a role of Tinkerbell, you know what you're getting, really.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
You know what I
pretty.
mean?
Did she not know what it was? I like this character Tinkerbell. I bet I'm going to be in every scene with everybody. No, you're not. Get on green screen. All right, I can get that. All right, we'll give her a pass on that one then.
Oh, well, I'll think about it.
Right. Next one, Pelican Brief. The bit of Denzel.
Oh, Denzel, look at him there.
He's always good.
Yeah.
He's
He'll
always.
never let you down.
I don't think he's made a bad film, Denzel Washington.
He'll never let you down.
Said it before, I'll say it again. Said it before on this channel. I don't think he's made a bad film. I stand by it. Prove me wrong. Find one.
I can't. Do you know why?
Exactly.
Because he's never made a bad film.
Come on, Gary, shatter it. Has he made a bad film?
Yeah, Shrek 2.
He won't in that. I'm not falling for your bait. We know he won't in it. Pelican Brief, though, yeah, I remember it being good. Based, is it a Grisham author of John Grisham in it?
Yeah.
Director Presumed Innocent and All the President's Men.
Yeah, it came out in that whole rash of like other thriller style movies, didn't it?
Right.
Yeah. And there are no pelicans in it.
Yeah.
No, and nothing about it was brief.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I'm just looking at Big T Mars.
False advertising.
Boom. He loves it.
Yeah. It is good though. Yeah, very good. Yeah.
Yeah. Classic. I don't know if I sometimes get that confused with that Sandra Bullock film I mentioned, The Net.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I watched the Sandra Bullock film yesterday with my niece and nephew. We watched Miss Congeniality and it was lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, that movie's wonderful.
Was it as good as...
Do you know what? It's up there with it, I'm telling you.
Yeah. You could have a double bill screening, Gary. Pretty Woman, Miss Congeniality. You'd have a lovely night.
We want you to do both shows.
We should put it on here one night. Just come on and watch it. Just sit here. Yeah. Everybody will like tuning in going, well, we'll get 20 copyright strikes for putting a movie on. People do that. How do these channels get away with putting an entire film on and sitting there going, I love this? And they're like, no copyright strikes? What? I think you can do it with old films. We should do that one night. Yeah. We should get an old film and put it on because we usually spend like 1920s and stuff. You know,
we should watch a Charlie Chaplin old film live and comment on it.
That's a great idea. We should do that next week.
Yeah.
Should we do it?
Because some of his films are 15 minutes long.
Well, also, when you think about it, we're always on here for 2 hours, so it's not like we'd actually finished the show earlier. Right. So, Pretty Woman next week. just ignore what you said completely. Pretty Woman next week then. No, you're right. We'll get some old... I was thinking we could get some old B movies, you know, like sci-fi, crappy... 50s. Oh,
I'm up for that.
Yeah, let's do that. That'll be good. We'll comment on them. It's good because we were running out of steam with this show, so that's just revived it.
We're never running out of steam.
Rich wouldn't approve that decision if he were here, but he's not here, so we can do what we want.
We can do what we want, and it's out in the open now, so we've got to do it.
So next time, So
should have been here, Rich. Where are you?
Yeah, he'll watch this now. Be fuming. Right, next film. This apparently they did not get on this.
I have not
Mrs.
seen
Doubtfire.
What?
No, I'm just saying I love Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah.
I have not seen this movie.
Yeah, apparently, they hated each other.
No. Like full on rows?
Just like couldn't work with each other.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I have to watch it now.
I've not seen it with there's another film called Nothing But Trouble, a Dan Aykroyd film that sometimes people get mixed up.
Right.
But that one is apparently they didn't get on. Next one then, let's move on. Mary Riley.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think I've seen this.
I have.
What's it? Is it good
I
or
have.
is it?
It is not very good.
Right.
I think she's the housekeeper of Mr. Hyde, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde character.
Right.
And it's all about like trying to save him through love.
One of them.
Yeah.
Well, it reminds me of From Hell, the poster, with
yeah.
What's the face in, which were a bit stupid.
Yeah, that was a Jack the Ripper one, wasn't
Jack
it?
the Ripper with Johnny Depp
Yeah.
and what's her face? What's her name?
Oh my God, who was in it?
What's it?
Oh no.
Her name's gone. Austin Powers 2. What the hell were her name?
Oh yeah.
Heather Graham.
Yeah.
There you go.
She did that Cockney accent, and it was like, what? But I don't know. But that guy running away at the bottom, I thought it was Jack the Ripper until I saw the Dr. Jekyll thing at the bottom. I'm like, oh, right. Because two of the people called Mary in that.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm trying to force it to be a different film than it is by like making all these comparisons. But yeah.
I watched a really good program about Jack the Ripper. And it sort of was saying that they thought they'd found out who the killer was, and it was very convincing.
Who was it? Because I've seen a few of them who did the same.
So there was on the third murder, right?
Yeah.
The woman that was found, that I'm sure it was the third murder. She was found in the street. The man who found her, they think the man who found her was actually the killer.
Oh.
Because the policeman had walked down the street, seen nothing. He lived really close by, had a history of violence towards women. And the second witness who was walking down the street saw him standing over her, and she was just dying as it happened. But nobody would have had time to get away, and he had blood on his hands, but he shouldn't have had. And there was, do you know what, Chris? I'll tag you in the program. It was really good.
Oh.
It was convincing enough for me to be like, oh.
Right. Because they've had a few. They've had a few on that said like surgeons and all sorts of different. It's an interesting one, and it's never been sold. So yeah. No.
They solved it with they got like a guy from the FBI, and he looked at he profiled the killer, and it turns out the guy who they thought it was, who found the third victim, he gave false details to the police as well when they got there, told them he was somebody else, and then they discovered it was him. But he'd got a very troubled relationship with his mother, who just kicked him out before the first murders started, and he was lodging somewhere else. And his route to work essentially took him past pretty much every crime scene.
Right.
And then he killed himself shortly after.
Blimey.
So the murder stopped. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can find it for you, and I'll send you it's very good.
What have we got? Big T Moore's back in. Let's have a look. Denzel Washington, 2 Guns wasn't a good movie. Other than that, Just Sons of Smashing. I've not seen 2 Guns,
Smashing,
and I don't intend to. So his record's still fine for me.
Chris and Natalie?
Yes.
It is that time.
Oh, you gotta go?
Yeah.
Oh, do you have to?
Come
Why
on.
are you going?
Come on.
No.
Well, just for you, I have finished Animal. There he is.
Look at that.
He's drunk it.
Look at
That's cool.
That's
We
amazing.
got these in the US. Go get some, Gary.
Oh, I'm sure. I'll get
Treat
some.
yourself.
That's very cool.
He can go on the shelf. There you go.
There he is. Look.
Find a place there.
There he is.
He's there. I'll cover him with a big head. You always get extra bits in Lego things, even in the small sets. I mean, unless I've not built it right.
Well, I'm
It's going to fall down now.
I'm gonna go walk to Liverpool.
All right. Well, thanks for
get
coming
your
in,
walking
Gary.
shoes on.
We'll see you are you working next week as well, Gary?
Yeah, but I'll be here for an hour for next week.
We'll get a short film on for you, then you can comment with us on it.
Yay.
We'll do a bit of news, and we'll get a little short film on for you.
Okay.
What do you want? A Charlie Chaplin?
Yes.
Okay. See what we
Talk
can
to you
do.
guys later.
All right.
Miss
See you
you.
later.
Bye. Oh, that's it.
Right. So let's keep going.
Yeah, where were we?
My best friend's wedding.
I love My Best Friend's Wedding.
I can't remember this one. I don't know.
It's brilliant. Rupert. Is it not? It's not Rupert. What's his name?
No. Rupert Grint.
Rupert Grint. No, that's from Harry Potter, isn't it?
Rupert Everett, in it. Or is that
Yes,
somebody else?
Rupert Everett.
Oh,
No,
Gary
hang on.
got it. Is he not? Can't see. Rupert Everett, it says there in the post. I can
Yeah,
just
it must
see
be
it.
Rupert Everett. What
Cameron
happened to
Diaz.
Rupert Everett? Where did he go?
Don't know. I think he
But yeah,
murdered
Cameron
somebody.
Diaz is in it. It's brilliant. There's a brilliant scene at the lobster restaurant where they all sing. Then like an Aretha Franklin song, I think it is. And
Is it Ain't No Mountain High Enough?
No.
That's not Aretha
Forever,
Franklin.
forever, you'd be in my heart.
yeah.
I will love you. That one. It's great. Like, she's really jealous. Like, her best friend rings and says, I'm engaged, and she realizes she's in love with him.
Julianne fell in love with her best friend the day he decided to marry someone else.
Yeah, and then she goes to try break up the wedding, and Rupert, who is a gay best friend as well, goes to sort of try stop her for a bit, and then tries to help her for a bit, and then tells her it's a really bad idea, and then she nearly breaks up the wedding, but in the end she doesn't. And she's the bridesmaid and the maid of honor, and I love my best friend's wedding.
And what happens at the end? Does everything work out all right?
Everything works out because she corners him in a gazebo of all places and kisses him. And
on the gazebo.
On the gazebo. Kisses him on the gazebo, and he's obviously very shocked because it's on the gazebo. But he doesn't expect it, so she just does it. Cameron Diaz, it's on the wedding day, sees them. She runs off, and then he runs after Cameron, and she runs after him, and she's on the phone to Rupert, and Rupert's like, did he kiss you back? And she's like, no. He's like, he doesn't love you. You got to let him go. So she then has to find Cameron and get the wedding back on and admit she did it on purpose and he didn't kiss her back, and she kissed him without him expecting it, and they get married, and then she has to realize that she's got to let him go.
Oh.
Yeah. And apologize to everybody, and it's I love it.
Shouldn't have been such trash then.
Shouldn't be kissing men anywhere, especially not on the gazebos.
No, she needs to think about that.
Yeah. Well, she was happy with him. What happened to him?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I thought movie characters are the same. I can't distinguish between. There's some people like that, can't understand why film characters are in other movies. It's odd. It's a bit like some soap things in it where they think that people are really like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Street.
Chase them down the street. Yeah. Yeah.
Conspiracy theories next. So.
Oh, Mel Gibson. Oh.
Richard Donner film. So
I can't remember. I watched this one and I remember enjoying it, but I can't remember it.
Yeah, I remember it being good. Jerry Fletcher sees conspiracies everywhere. One has turned out to be true. Now his enemies want him dead, and she's the only one he can trust.
Is it one of them films where she thinks he's mad and making it up, and it turns out it's real when they try to kill her or something?
I genuinely can't remember. But I remember it being good at the time.
I'm wanting to watch some of these again now.
Yeah. I always say that, though, every week, and I never do.
And you don't, do you?
Fuck. Like Sandra Bullock one, I was like, I'm going to watch that again tomorrow. I'm going to watch all 5 of them. And that next day, forgotten all about it.
Oh, Sandra will be so disappointed.
That's Sandy we're talking about.
Exactly.
So if I can't go watch another Sandy film again, there's no way in hell I'm going to go watch a Julia Roberts one.
Yeah, because no offense, Julia, you're no Sandy. Do you know what I mean?
Sandy. She's not got that
Sandy.
thing.
She,
you know,
je ne sais quoi. That,
the Sandy Sparkle. She's not got.
I like that. The Sandy Sparkle.
Mm.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, but she's not got it. Neither is Mel. Mel will never have the Sandy Sparkle.
No, only Sandy has the Sandy Sparkle.
Yeah.
Next one. Ready?
Yeah.
Stepmom.
Oh, I cried my eyes out at Stepmom.
Well, it was out on Christmas Day, apparently.
Was it? Oh,
Christmas Day.
Bit of a rough one for
Chris
Christmas
Columbus
Day.
film as well. So.
Oh, it was so good.
Harry Potter and Home Alone and.
Susan Sarandon was great in it. Ed Harris was great in it. It was quite nice because it was a movie that was sort of fronted by 2 women.
Be there for the joy. Be there for the tears. Be there for each other.
Do you know what it was about?
It was about Julia Roberts. Right. She's in a...
Are you Googling it?
No. I'm just remembering. Susan Sarandon is Julia Roberts' stepmom, right? And the Ed Harris is Julia Roberts' dad. Yeah. And Susan Sarandon's a stepmom, and she's like, I hate this bitch. And Susan Sarandon's like, you might get to know me, and you might like me. And she's like, no, I fucking won't. She's like really foul-mouthed all the way through the film. And Julia Roberts starts trying to knife her. And Susan Sarandon's like, whoa, we need a talk. And then through the power of respect and love, they put the knives down and they work things out.
Do you know what? That's probably a more exciting version of the movie than the one I saw. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that one.
What is the real plot?
So the real plot is Susan Sarandon and Ed Harris were husband and wife and have split up. And Susan Sarandon discovers that she's terminally ill. Julia Roberts is Ed Harris's new girlfriend, and therefore will become stepmom to the children. So Susan Sarandon is like really jealous and makes it really difficult for Julia Roberts to step in. And Julia Roberts is obviously trying to get to know the kids because she knows what's going to happen. And they clash. And then at the end, Susan Sarandon realizes she's got to work with Julia to support the children.
That sounds sad.
It's really sad, but it's very, very good.
I like that you said step in, though. They could have called it that. Step in.
Step in, mum. Step mom in.
Step mom. Step in, step mom. I mean, it sounds a bit grim.
It is. There's some lovely bits in it, and there are some very funny bits in it. But it ultimately is a very upsetting movie.
Do you ever think there should be a film where they don't sort it out in the end? It just ends where she's like, yeah, I still think you're a bitch, and then she just dies. You're like,
yeah. Maybe she locks Julia Roberts in the trunk of a car and drives off a cliff and takes her with her.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like Thelma and Louise.
Solve all the problems. Yeah.
I mean, that poster looks like it's going to be a right barrel of laughs, doesn't it?
It does, but would you go see it if you knew how sad it was? Like,
no, I'd be like, you lied to me. That poster lied. And the director's a bit of a that's a bit of a twist, because you'd think he wouldn't be like, I mean, you know, Mrs. Doubtfire and Harry Potter and Home Alone, and then he does a grim drama. It's like, oh, come on.
And he breaks your heart on Christmas Day with it, of all times.
Yeah, what a shitty thing to do. Christmas Day, put it on Boxing Day at least. Don't bring out Christmas Day and make everybody cry, you wanker.
Exactly.
Right, okay. Next one. Here we go. Everybody's favourite.
Oh, Notting Hill. Yeah.
I've got to say, I did enjoy this. I thought it was I do like, I've said it before on this show, and shoot me, but I like Hugh Grant. I like him.
He's all right, Hugh Grant.
I like the lad.
I've not ever been upset by Hugh Grant.
You know, he knows what he does, and he does it. Doesn't he?
Yeah. And he does it well most of the time.
He does do it well. And he has got some good acting chops, Hugh Grant, because I saw a film called Extreme Measures, I think it was, with him and Gene Hackman, and he's very good in it, and it's a drama. It's not his foppiness kind of usual self.
It is good. You're right.
Yeah.
Extreme Measures is good.
Oh, well done, Hugh.
He's a very funny comedy actor as well, which I like.
Yeah.
And why not play to type a bit if he's going to get you some money?
Absolutely. You know what I mean? But no, it was a good idea, this, I think. And it gets a bit, they always like they do with these, they always get a bit schmaltzy at the end, don't they, where they're doing the big chase. And is this the one where they all pile in a car or something?
Yeah, dash through London to get to a press conference. Yeah.
And you can't dash through London, let's be honest.
No. Well, what's his face jumps out of the car and is stopping traffic. The goofy friend that he lives with, can't remember his name. Yeah.
You know, but I don't know who directed this.
I'm not sure who directed Notting Hill, actually.
Writing's too small, I can't read it. From the creators of Foreigners, it wasn't Richard Curtis who directed it, was it?
Let's have a look.
Can the most famous film star in the world fall for the man?
Oh, Roger Mitchell.
All right.
Apparently.
Well done, Roger.
Yeah.
No, interesting. Good film. Good film.
And classic quotable line from this one. Just a girl stood in front of a boy. Do you know what I mean? That whole asking him to love me.
Yeah.
parodied endlessly.
Yeah, that's right. No, this was before it all went super crazy, didn't it? And they did stuff like Love Actually with 20 plots.
Yeah. Oh, don't get me started on Love Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of them. So yeah, good.
This might have been the peak of her career for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, there's some other ones coming up. We've got some other. We'll see. We'll see if you stick with that. But I've got to say, I think that's probably one of the better films for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
and
not,
a great
I'm not
ensemble
a big fan.
cast. Great
Yeah.
ensemble cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it suits to this role. I don't know why. You know, that and Pretty Woman, they're the two for me.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not a massive fan, though. You know what I mean? So
She's not Sandy B.
she's just not. No, she's not. She's just not. And I wish she was. She'd do a lot better in life if she was. You know, and she wouldn't be falling out with people on the set of Hook.
No.
Sandy being up playing Tinkerbell. Do you know what? She'd have turned up. She'd have gone, "Thank you very much, Mr. Spielberg. I understand it's all on green screen, but I'm going to be adorable." And you'd be like, "Of course you are, Sandy."
Because it's you, Sandy. It's you.
Yeah, and the film would
And
have
you're
been
amazing.
like, they'd have just done gangbusters at box office, and it'd been amazing.
Yeah.
Right, so let's keep going. So, Runaway
Oh.
Bride.
This brings me into my segue comment, you know.
Oh.
So you do know Julia Roberts was a real life runaway bride?
No.
She was supposed to be getting married to Kiefer Sutherland and instead
Right.
got on a plane, fled to Ireland with his very good friend, Jason Patrick. Was it Jason Patrick? Yeah, Jason Patrick.
And Jason Patrick was in Speed 2 with Sandy B. It's all come round.
She's trying to corrupt Sandy via Jason. But yeah.
But he did that.
Yeah, she literally dumped Kiefer to run off to Ireland with Jason.
Why? If you'd done that, would you make a film about that?
I don't know.
It's a bit odd, isn't it?
I know.
Or do you reckon this was a big fuck you to Keith Sutherland? She's like, I'm going to make a film called Runaway Bride. Fuck, laugh. Ha ha ha. Like, just because you aren't hurt him enough, you make a film like this.
I know, right? Poor Kiefer.
Yeah.
Come on. I love Kiefer Sutherland, actually.
Have you
Huge
seen
fan.
what's the thing with it? Where is the president's like the standing?
That one where he like ends up being the president, but he's the last man thing.
Called?
Oh,
Last Man President.
Last Kiefer Man.
What is it called? I've seen it.
Hang on. Yeah, me too. And it was great.
Yeah, there's 3 seasons. Is it summer? Contingency. It's not called that at all. Just
Hang on, I'm looking.
I think it's the name of what the thing is in it, that the title of what happens when they do it, but I can't bloody remember.
Designated Survivor?
Oh, it's not called that. Oh, yeah, it is. That is what they call it in it. Yeah, Designated Survivor. Yeah.
Yeah, Designated Survivor.
So they leave him, don't they, while everybody's in meeting, and if they all die, that's why.
They all get horribly murdered. Yeah.
It was good that. I need to. I don't think I've watched the last season, but I do remember I started watching it, and they were all effing and jeffing because they'd moved channels.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, the first 2 series, there's no swearing, there's no anything in it, and the 3rd series are all going fuck this, fuck that. It's really odd, I was like, what? Yeah, because it switched. Somebody else picked it up and it went on Netflix. I think I'll have to watch the end of that because it was his wife in it. It was. She was great. I can't remember what, but she meets a bit of a bad end.
Sticky end.
Yeah.
Let me just.
Can't remember her name.
I'm gonna have to look now. Survivor. Designated Survivor. Cast. Let me just put cast on the end. Cast list. Here we go.
Cast list.
It's the cast list of Designated Survivor. Well, not. Oh, is it Emily Rhodes?
I don't know. Can't remember. She played the First Lady, obviously.
Can't be Emily Rhodes. Wait a minute.
I just remember her face, but I don't know her name. I'm not sure.
I can't find it.
It looks like we're having a massive in-depth conversation about Runaway Bride because I've kept it on for so long, the picture. It's like, yeah, it's the best film ever made.
Oh my God, she's really cute. Oh my God, what's her name? Natasha something. I could find a picture of her, but it's not loading. It's Natasha something.
Yeah. Anyway, she's good.
Well, another Richard Gere movie here.
Yeah, so they're trying to capture that magic of Pretty Woman, aren't they? And they bloody didn't.
I remember it being a bit fun to watch, but I've never watched it again.
Yeah, I don't. Now I know that story as well. That soured it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Julia.
Why would you make that film?
I know exactly.
All right, let's move on.
Exactly.
Here we go. Erin Brockovich.
I love this movie.
A lot of people like it still.
Oh, it's great. And Erin Brockovich herself, quite a controversial character. Yeah, but I love this. Did she get an Oscar for this?
I think she might have done. I don't know.
Oh my God, Love Life.
She got some kind of award, didn't she?
And Love Life is a mess. I've got a thing up here about a Love Life, and she's literally not stayed faithful to a single person until she had twins with someone.
Julia.
Oh, Julia.
I bet Sandy's record's clean.
Everything's clean about Sandy. Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
So Erin Brockovich, yeah, I've seen it a long time ago. So again, I remember it being good though. Fact:
Julia Roberts' teeth are insured for 30 million.
Bloody hell!
Her smile is her trademark. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I enjoyed Erin Brockovich. Thoroughly loved it. Thought it was great.
Cool. Yeah. All right, next one, The Mexican with Bradley Pitt.
I have never seen this.
I've seen it. I remember seeing it. I think at the time I quite enjoyed this, but I'll be damned if I could tell you what it were about. Love with the safety off, it says at the bottom.
I mean, it does look a bit... they're not wearing shoes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, he is. He's got his shoes on. She ain't. Maybe she's the wild one.
Oh, yeah. Look at her.
And Brad Pitt's like, put your shoes on.
Look at, he's right in her face about it as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember much about this, so we'll move on. Oh, it's something about a gun. There's a gun in the logo there in the Mexican thing. There's a gun, and I seem to remember it being about. So only because I've just seen the gun.
Was it like a drama? What was it?
I'm sure it was like a madcap kind of.
You
get in a car. Let's drive fast. Madcap adventure, you know. Oh, we're out of our depth. It might be nothing like that. I'm just making it up, but you know. Next one, America's Sweethearts. I remember liking this when it was on at the cinema.
Well, Billy Crystal.
Yeah, but look at him. He knows. He knows, doesn't he? He knows you're going to have a good time with him.
I mean, you can guarantee no matter how crap everybody else is in a movie, you're going to have a good time with Billy Crystal, right?
That is what his expression says. Like, well, I'm in it.
Yeah. I'll take you out to dinner, take you to a show.
John Cusack's good though, isn't he? He's good.
Yeah, I don't think I can ever remember watching some of John Cusack and thinking, I want to take my eyes out. Yeah. And actually, Catherine Zeta-Jones, she's done a lot of good stuff.
So this one is about like a massively famous star power couple who are divorcing, I think, and they're the PR people.
Yeah, trying to keep it under wraps.
Yeah, I think that, I seem to remember it being quite good, but you know.
No, I remember enjoying it. I remember watching it and thinking, what was it like on set with those two massive stars like Catherine Zeta-Jones and Julia Roberts? Knowing Julia Roberts' reputation, I wonder if it was a bit tense. Like, why is my chair not the same size as Julia's?
Yeah, maybe. I actually just realised the movie poster there. It's actually quite clever because it's got a standee like we used to get at cinema, hasn't it, in the poster.
It has. I used to hate putting them things together.
Yeah.
It has. Yeah, I remember liking it.
Yeah.
And I can't find any scandal. I can't dig up any scandal to do with that
Mexican
one.
film was Pants, Big Team
Was
O.
it
Not
shit?
a fan.
Big Team
Not
O,
a fan.
thank you.
Not a fan.
Was it really rubbish?
Yeah. Have you seen American Sweethearts, Big T? So next one, let's keep going then. We're nearly at the end, actually. Ocean's 11.
Oh, I've seen this. And oh, this is terrible, Julia. I'm sorry. I've seen this and I can't remember you in it.
Well, I'm going to put the poster, the second one up, because this is, like you say, I don't really remember it, first one, but the second one, they do the worst thing in a film I've ever seen.
Go
Right?
on.
Have you seen the second one?
I have, but it's been a long time.
Right. So in the film, at one point, they need to come up with a bit of the heist plan. I can't exactly remember what bit of it they've got to do, but they say, well, maybe you could look. They say, oh, look, there's Julia Roberts over there. And then they say to the character who's not Julia Roberts, they go, you look like Julia Roberts. Maybe you could pass as her. Yeah. And I remember watching the cinema going, oh, fuck off. It was like, I hate it when they do stuff like that. So in their reality, she's supposed to look like Julia Roberts, and the real Julia Roberts exists. And then the double it. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. It just threw you out of the film. You were like, it was my Saving Private Ryan Ted Danson moment again.
Oh, really?
Ted Danson pops up and everybody went like in the cinema. Is that Ted Danson? And it really took you out of the film completely because he hadn't been out for ages. And it was like, so that's one of them moments with this where you just think, oh, fuck off. It's one of my pet peeves. My other pet peeves is when on a TV show or something, they do something where the creators are in it. And that's part of the storyline. They did it with Red Dwarf, you know, that they went and met Craig Charles in the Coronation Street episode, all that shit. I hate that. It just feels like a real cop out. I don't know why.
Yeah. It's lazy writing in it.
Yeah, it feels like it. And it's like you know, I don't know. Just seems a bit odd.
Yeah.
Anyway. But next film.
What would Julia say?
I think the first one was all right. I think that was all right.
Yeah, I remember it being good, but I just can't remember her being in it.
Yeah.
But I didn't watch the second one.
She's right back at Q, so maybe she wasn't in it that much.
Yeah, maybe not.
And it says and Julia Roberts at the top.
Yeah, maybe she's just in a bit.
She
just want Ocean enough.
Yeah. Have you seen this one, Mona Lisa Smile?
I have. It's been ages, but a bit of a stellar cast there.
Look at the size of her name compared to others.
Julia Roberts!
Yeah. Her head's massive as well, poster.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Oh, my poster front and centre.
Why have they stuck Paul Maggie at the end there? She's great.
Well, it's early on, wasn't it? She would probably, start of her career, maybe.
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
There
was a bit of a what's the word I'm looking for? Controversy over Kirsten Dunst at the Oscars. Do you remember the most recent Oscars? Apparently, is it Amy Schumer?
Oh yeah.
I try not to remember her name because I don't really like her, to be honest. Went over to Kirsten Dunst and Kirsten Dunst's husband, and moved Kirsten Dunst and says, "Oh, can you move, please? You're just a seat filler." To interview Kirsten Dunst's husband. Absolute uproar on Twitter. How dare you? Do you know who she is? Kirsten Dunst is amazing. In the end, Kirsten Dunst had to come online and go, like, we arranged it. Like, I knew it was coming. I was in on it. It wasn't, she didn't do it out of spite, but so much hate for Amy.
Wow.
Yeah. A lot of love for Kirsten in the world.
I mean, Amy Schumer's been accused of nicking lots of comedians' jokes and all sorts. So
yeah, I've heard that.
There's been like videos comparing a set from somebody's like 10 years before, so 5 years before, like it's exactly the same stuff. So
yeah. I've not got a lot of time for her. Wasn't she the comedian who used to like fall over on the red carpet in front of people like Kim Kardashian and things to get like a red carpet picture? I'm sure she was. Yeah, not a lot of time for her.
Well, I've not seen this film, so I've got
I remember enjoying it.
There's no tagline, though. I don't know what it's about.
I can't remember what it's about, but I can remember enjoying it.
They've not bothered. They've not bothered.
So I'll see if I can find out what it's about.
The biggest smile was the smile of their friendship. We should do that one time on here. We should have to make up crapper taglines for films. You know?
An all women's private school in the 50s. She is a non-conformist teacher who encourages her students to pursue their dreams and question the roles women are expected to play in society. There you go.
Bit of a trendsetter.
There you go. She definitely will have got fired at the end of that movie then.
Yeah.
That must be in the plot, right?
Yeah, definitely. And I guess they're all looking at the Mona Lisa now.
I'm assuming.
In the picture, they're all like, wow, is she smiling or is she not?
Oh, I wonder what box she has been put in.
Yeah.
As a woman.
Yeah.
How she not? I don't know. She's trying to be all like Goodwill Hunting, but
yeah. Next one. Are you ready for this one?
I have not seen this.
I mean, I've seen it. I thought it was crap. If you believe in love at first sight, you never stop looking.
It's not a bad cast. Natalie Portman. Do you know what I mean? Clive Owen.
What's happened to Clive Owen? He's not in out, is he now?
No, he's disappeared, isn't he? Oh, don't tell me there's been a scandal I don't know about.
Maybe.
Where's Clive Owen?
Yeah. They've all got, the weird thing about this film, they've all got one eye. As you can see in the poster. It gives away the plot, really, in the poster.
Just one eye, that's it.
They've only got one eye, all of them. That's how they come together. That's why it says if you believe in love at first sight, you never stop looking. You know.
Can you remember what it's about?
It's like I think they're having affairs with each other. It's about like seedy sex underworld and all that. But it's a bit cringy because you watch it and they're like using like really like horrible like sexually graphic words and stuff, and you're like, but it all sounds so shit and forced. It's weird. It's like, yeah. It's a bit like
just a bit pointless.
Yeah, it's as if they're trying to drum up some controversy with it. You're like, you're not really. You're not. It's a bit, you know, when a kid starts swearing for the first time and then they go, "But I keep saying that." Yeah. It feels like that. The film. It's like, what are you doing? This is awful. Yeah. Anyway,
she's trying to find that Sandy Sparkle. That's what she's doing.
Yeah.
She's failing.
Yeah. Sod it. 2 more. Here we go. Right, Charlie Wilson's War. So
we talked about this, didn't we, when we had our Tom Hanks night?
Yeah.
What a cast! Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Wow, it's like he's back from the dead.
You like that? It's the first time I've ever done that impression.
Amazing.
Thanks.
It's like he was there.
Yeah.
Like you'd got him out one of those packets and made him out of Lego.
Yeah. We talked about this one before. It was all right. It's all right.
I mean, it's got Hanks in it, for God's sake. Of course, it's all right.
Hanks, you know.
Hanks,
more like thanks for all the movies. Stick a T on the front of that name.
God bless him.
Get rid of the and you've got thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, you have.
It should change his bill into that. Thanks. And
thanks.
And he should start every film and come on at the start in front of a curtain and go, "You're going to watch a film with me in it.
You're welcome."
Yeah, and then just fucking walk off and you're like, "No, all right." You know what I mean?
Hanks out straight through the curtain.
Yeah, is that powerful? Yeah. And then the film starts, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, go for a stiff drink, a little mascara, a lot of nerve. Who said they couldn't bring down the Soviet Empire?
Could do with them now, actually. Are they busy?
Yeah. Last one then that I picked out of the. There's more than this. She's done.
Another Hanks. And do you know what? Low. What's the word? Low budget Hanks. This. Nice little film. This it might not be. It might be Hanks. It's a nice little easy film. Is it?
You know.
Do they fall in love in it? What happens?
I can't remember. No, he's working at this like store, and they let him go after like working there years, and he has to rethink his life, and he kind of goes out and does all this stuff, and he goes back to university and stuff, and
Meets Julia.
Julia, but she's not really top billing in these last few films, is she?
No,
second
she's
billing
not.
to Hanks. So you think, did something go on there?
I think she just got to the point where she was too difficult to work with, Because the only other two I thought of that I've not seen on there I'm just trying to find it, are the that she's quite known for is that awful one, that Eat, Pray, Love one.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Which is like the film equivalent of Live, Laugh, Love Sign in Your Kitchen.
Yeah.
Horrendous. And then that amazing one she did with Meryl Streep. Osage County, August Osage County.
Right. Yeah.
Which Meryl Streep is amazing in. They're the only other two really I can remember.
Mm.
And that's because the performances were either awful or somebody amazing was in them, like Meryl Streep.
Yeah. Big T said Charlie Wilson more really good on Prime. I think on Prime. Yeah, check it out. Very good. So, I mean, that's the end of Julia Roberts' career. Literally.
I think she definitely just became too like her that did Knocked Up. What's her name?
Oh, Katherine Heigl.
Heigl, yeah. I think she just became too.
She fucked her own career up, didn't she? By being difficult.
Yeah, really bad.
It was, wasn't it? She was like difficult, wasn't she? Yeah.
Yeah, horrendous. Apparently, I mean, she wasn't really making great films. Knocked Up was all right, but 28 Dresses, I believe, was one of hers. It's not like they were blow you away brilliant, but yeah, she was.
She was in was it Grey's Anatomy? She was in.
Yeah, it was either that or ER. It was one of the ones, wasn't it? Something like that. But yeah, it all went to her head, didn't it?
Just shows, doesn't it? The career is a delicate thing.
It's not hard to be nice, is it?
No,
do you know what I mean? I'm going to have a really quick look now before we finish. Top 5 worst to work with actors. Shall we see who they are?
That's a great idea. By Julia, you did well. Big thing. Oh, wonder if she's watching.
She will be.
She'll be watching going, I'm not difficult to work with. I've done so. Ask some people.
No, Julia. Here we go.
Weren't difficult to work with ever.
Go on.
These lads. And this lad.
Yeah. And Sandy B.
Sandy B. I need a picture of Sandy B in the thing.
You do now.
Case we're going to need her.
And Thanks.
Thanks. Yeah, we haven't got him in there.
Yeah.
We've got Billy D. Williams from some reason. Still.
Do you know what? Some of these people are not going to come as a surprise to you. Okay, so this is a list of the most difficult actors to work with in Hollywood. Charlie Sheen.
All right.
I mean, obviously. I think he's loopy. Yeah. Shannon Doe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, no, apparently she was as bad as Katherine Heigl.
Wow.
Got a really bad reputation on set for being horrible to work with.
Crikey.
Edward Norton.
Oh, right, yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, I've heard a few. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Disappointingly, but not surprisingly, Mike Myers.
Oh, there's a new Mike Myers thing out, isn't there, on Netflix? I've not watched it.
There is.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet. I actually nearly put the first episode on today, and I had to take the cat to the vet for a booster. But yeah, Mike Myers. Sad times. Sharon Stone.
Oh, not Shazza.
Shazza S. Yeah.
Really? I thought she'd be all right,
No, apparently she would leave set unannounced, have her manager call people day and night with more demands.
Oh, no.
Just very difficult to work with. Katherine Heigl, we've already mentioned her.
Yeah.
Chevy Chase, everybody knows about Chevy Chase, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bruce Willis, but we all know why now, so let's leave Bruce alone.
Yeah.
Daniel Day-Lewis, apparently.
Oh.
Apparently horrible.
I mean, he's method in it, so you can imagine. I don't get this method thing, I bet it's such a fucking pain in the ass, isn't it, to work with?
Yeah, I don't understand it.
I bet it's a nightmare, Did you watch that Man on the Moon, the Jim Carrey, the documentary about him making that?
Yeah.
And you just think, how frustrating must that be to work on that set?
And you drive you mad, wouldn't it?
To be honest, they could have released that instead of the film, and it'd probably done better because it were more like fucking madcap, wasn't it, than anything they could have brought out.
It literally was, yeah.
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 But you do think sometimes you think, oh, how much of that is a publicity stunt as well? How much of the kind of playing it up? And
does garner a bit of publicity, doesn't it? Yeah, you're right there. Yeah.
But these people making, like demands and that, you think, fucking hell.
Well, Julia Roberts is on here, obviously.
Right.
Alec Baldwin.
Right.
Not a surprise. Christian Bale.
Right, yeah.
Another not a shocker. Russell Crowe.
All right.
Terry Hatcher. Desperate Housewives. Lois. Yeah, apparently she was described by one of her co-stars as one of the meanest women in the world for her diva behaviour. Several cast gave like statements about how bad she is to work with.
Bloody
I know, Terry Hatcher.
I mean, you're no stranger to the TV world, Nat. You did your Ovis advert. It didn't change you. You know what I mean?
Well, look at you, Mr. Advert King. You're just the same.
I did that. Yeah, that one advert I did. I didn't come back and go, right, fuck you all. I'm never speaking to you all again. I came back and I just went, you know what? No difference.
You had that small list of demands, which we sorted out, so you didn't punch us. Then we were fine.
We were fine after that,
Yeah.
It's you were in that other, what else were you in? You were in thingy, weren't you?
I've done a few bits.
What was that thing you did where you were a witness and you?
I was in Crime Watch.
That was it.
Touch of Frost.
That was good. Yeah, Touch of Frost.
I was in.
You know what? You never mention it.
I never mentioned it. I had
to force that out of you. I literally had to force that out of you.
Heartbeat. Done a bit.
Heartbeat. Julia Roberts would have come in and gone, our Aaron Brockovich. Straight away, you'd be like, all right. Fucking hell. All right, Julia.
It's true. Whereas Tom Hanks had been like, put kettle on. He wouldn't have mentioned it.
Yeah. And then you
He
go.
would have said, oh.
Remember Big? And he'd be like, yeah, I remember that. Yeah. That's me. Yeah. Like, oh, you were good in that. He'd be like, cheers. Let's just have a game of cards or something.
2 sugars, mate. 2 sugars.
Yeah. It'd be like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a list of bastards.
I know. Joaquin Phoenix is on there, and Val Kilmer, Steven Seagal, Marlon Brando were near the end. I think that was it.
I mean, most of them, it's been later in their lives, hasn't it, where they've been a bit of a difficult.
Oh, Shia LaBeouf and Lindsay Lohan. There you go.
Do you think a lot of these are results of them having a bit of a breakdown?
Maybe, yeah. I think the younger ones, it probably just went to their head. Like Leah Michelle from Glee. Apparently, it just went to her head, and she was a horrible, horrible person.
Well, like Shia LaBeouf, he went a bit like, I think he had a breakdown, didn't he? And then came back and sorted himself out a little bit, I think.
Some quite serious mental health issues with Shia LaBeouf. Have you seen that amazing Shia LaBeouf song that Rob Cantor did?
No.
Oh my God, it's Big Timor. Big Timor, you seem to be a man of the world. Have you seen it? Let me know in the comments. It's very good.
He's not put about that, but he might do in a minute because it's a bit of a delay, I think. But he's put Pierce Brosnan and Terry Hatcher didn't get on when they did 007. Didn't really like each other. Wow.
I'm going to send you the link for the Shia LaBeouf song because it's very good. Oh, the production values, Chris. Oh, you'll love it.
I didn't know they didn't get it. I didn't know Terry Hatcher like that. She's in an episode of Quantum Leap, and I watched it the other week. And I was like,
apparently just a horrible person.
Well.
Yeah.
More a bugger.
Yeah.
I think we've done Julia Roberts. We've trashed her.
We do.
I mean, let's remember her for this. Let's remember her.
Yeah, let's always remember her for that. Yeah.
Lucky prostitute.
And Notting Hill.
She should have, Notting Hill and that. We'll give her a pass on those. She should have quit after Notting Hill, shouldn't she?
She should. I mean, as a person who knits, I know that she's also a keen knitter. So I've got to give her some credit for that.
Right, okay.
Yeah. And apparently there was a film that she was on with Tom Hanks where she was constantly knitting when she was waiting to go on set, sat in those little director's chairs that they have. And then one day she turned up on set and Tom Hanks had got everybody knitting. So when she walked on, including Tom Hanks, everyone had some knitting in their hands, and they were like, ha, ha, ha. I'm assuming she didn't take it well and stabbed them in the face.
Yeah, she like demanded them all fired, and Hanks were like, oops. I heard she's a bit of a dickhead.
Awkward.
Yeah, oh dear.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Right. Okie doke. I think we might be done, might we, for the evening?
I've enjoyed that, you know.
I've enjoyed that. We had a bit of a bash of Julia. It makes itself feel better.
There's a few movies I might revisit. Notting Hill, I haven't seen for a while.
I think I'm gonna not watch any of them.
Oh, not even My Best Friend's Wedding. It's really good.
No, I must have seen it. That
You must have seen it, right?
Rings a bell. Rings a bell, that one. Yeah, I'm not going to watch any. I'm going to go watch a Sandy Bullock.
I mean, if you're going to go watch Sandy, right?
You watch Sandy, get the taste of Julia out of your mouth. And drink down a Sandy film. That's what you do.
Swill your mouth with it.
Have a glass of Sandy.
Roll around, you know. Love it.
We'll do Pfeiffer one week.
We've got to do Pfeiffer. She's great.
I'm not responsible. I need somebody else in charge of the show because I'll just be going, I love this one. It's amazing. All the way through it.
Are you a big fan of Pfeiffer?
Oh, Fife. Oh, Fife.
I mean, compared to Sandy B, where is she?
She's higher than Sandy
Yeah?
B. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm a big Fife fan.
I mean,
and not everybody can say that.
She is great and has done some absolutely iconic movies, like classics. Grease 2 being up there, the top one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Better even than Catwoman.
Do you know what? Some films are hit and miss, but she's great.
So, she was in the first movie I ever saw when I worked at the Odeon, One Fine Day.
Oh,
George Clooney.
Oh, that's a good one. That
it's a nice
I used to
one.
like the trailer for that. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Great soundtrack to that movie. Yeah.
We'll do Michelle one week. Oh, calling her Michelle. Who do I think I am?
Her agent will be on the phone any second now. Who do you think you're talking about?
I know. I'll be like, oh, disrespected her. We'll try and get her on the show for it as well. She'll come on.
She's great like that. Do you know what? I think Sandy had come on. I think Michelle had come on. I think Thanks had come on. Julia won't.
Julia would she demand so much stuff? She'd want us to start at 7:32 or something.
Yeah.
You know, it'd start there and then it'd just be an endless stuff, you know.
And her picture would have to be bigger than everybody else's.
Yeah, yeah. And we can't do that. I don't know how to do that. So,
no,
you know, straight away it'd be a bad idea. So she's not coming on.
And she wouldn't do it without Richard Gere.
No, or Richard Gaines. She go, you've got the same name and you the same initial on your last thing. That'll do.
Yeah.
So she give him a pass just on it.
Yeah.
But maybe he'd have to change his name to Gear for the rest of the night.
Yeah. If he came.
Yeah, if he bothered coming back. Yeah, so next week who's gonna be here? We don't know because
Might just be me and you again, mate.
Yeah. Well, Gary's got us the idea of doing this film now, and this commentary.
Yeah, that's a nice idea. That
we'll find a short. We can do that with Gary, and then we'll do another actor. Maybe we'll do Pfeiffer next week.
Shall we do Pfeiffer?
Let's do Pfeiffer.
Let's agree on Pfeiffer.
Let's do. Yeah. Let's agree. Big T, thanks. Enjoyed tonight. Hope the Chris not cancelled next week. I'll be here if not cancelled. Big T, thanks, Big T, for coming on and commenting. You're the only one who's commented tonight, and people have been coming in. So
I was going to say, have people been watching, or has it just been me, you, and Big T and Gary?
No, people have been watching, but only Big T's commented. And Nath thought earlier. There you go.
Do you know what, Big T? I'm all about you right now. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, Big T. We'll see you again next time. So that's it. Do you want to plug anything before we go?
I don't want to plug anything, but maybe for any Stephen King fans out there, I'll see if there's any new stuff up and coming that I can dig out.
Yeah.
Any new sci-fi?
You reminded me. I was in a bookshop the other day. I was in a charity shop looking at books. There was a Stephen King. What was it? Was it Carrie?
Some early editions of Carrie. Yeah, early editions are. Yeah.
Don't know how early it was. It looked like a newer cover to me.
If you can get editions that are like pre 80s, pre 1980, you're in for you get some money for them. Yeah.
Keep an eye out for it. And what's the big one you were after?
Okay, so this is just going out to everybody out there. Make yourself some dollar. So Stephen King, when he wrote as Richard Bachman, released a series of books, one of which is called Rage. Now, you can get the Bachman books, which are 4 novels that he wrote as Richard Bachman, which are worth quite a lot of money depending on the edition you get. There is, for instance, an edition of the Bachman books, which is like a reddish cover with like little skulls on, and it says Stephen King writing as Richard Bachman. That's the first edition one, and that's worth about 80 to 100 quid. But if you can get a hold of a copy of Rage by itself with Richard Bachman on, you are looking at a couple of £1,000. I'm not even kidding. Like my eyes are on stalks for it. I've only ever seen it on places like Amazon and eBay and Etsy, where it's been like $2,500 or whatever.
Wow.
But yeah, if you wander into a charity shop and Richard Bachman's Rage is in there,
Richard Bachman's
treat
Rage.
yourself. Yeah.
Wow.
It's a yellow cover. There's one that's a yellow cover with a person sat on a chair, and then there's one that's a black cover, and it's just a face. But yeah, worth a lot of dollar.
Keep an eye out then for them. Wow.
They're no longer in print. The Bachman books with Rage in is no longer in print either, because it's about a school shooting. So Stephen King withdrew it from publication.
Right. Crikey.
And if you can get some Bachman books with Rage in, and Stephen King, when he does finally die, they'll just shoot up in value.
Wow. Bloody
Get
hell.
Get yourself. Yeah, get yourself some lads.
That's that. So I don't think there's anything else to plug. Box Office Radio, I've got a repeat on tonight. I've got my Disney one back on at 10 o'clock. So
nice.
Tune in for that. Thought I'd do a repeat this week. Get that one on. But yeah, that's it. Other than that, we'll be back next week, I would think. Maybe Rich
It's
will be here.
Pfeiffer. It's Chaplin. It's going to be a good one.
We're going to do it. We're going to do all that. I might even dig out like a little B-movie sci-fi film as well.
Please do, because they're so awful that they're good.
You can have a comment on it. It's a good idea. It might be a new feature if it works.
Yeah, let's see how it goes.
How it goes. Yeah. Right, cool. Let's wave bye and say thanks for watching, everybody.
Love you. Bye.